This screencast will show how to copy a Kindle book, a Mobi file, from your hard drive to your Kindle for PC application so that you can read it as a Kindle book on your PC directly. A previous screencast showed how to install Kindle for PC. The first step you need to do is to find out where your Kindle for PC books are stored. Let's open a file browser and take a quick look. I right-click on the Start button, then I click on Open Windows Explorer. This opens the Windows Explorer file browser. If you've installed Kindle for PC, the files are under your user directory, under Drive C, under Users, under your username, under My Documents, under My Kindle Content. Depending on how many eBooks you have downloaded to Kindle for PC, this may have very few in it or may have a lot of files. The eBooks end in .azw or .mobi. Here's a Mobi file. Here's an AZW file. If you couldn't find your directory that had these files in it, you could open your file browser, go to local disk C, click in this search box, and search for *.azw, and it would turn up the Kindle books that end in the file extension AZW. By looking at some of those, you could see where they were located. You see it's located on the C drive, under the users directory, under the Frank, that's my home directory, under the My Documents directory, and finally it's in the directory named My Kindle Content. So if you didn't know where it was, this would be an easy way to find where it was. Now maybe instead of AZW files, you had Mobi files. You could search the same way. You'd say *.mobi. And in this case, I have Mobi files scattered all over the computer, but nevertheless, one of them at least is in the Kindle for PC directory, My Kindle Content. All right. If you're going to be copying books to your Kindle for PC directory often, you might as well set up a shortcut to go right to that directory. So let's do that first. Right-click on Start, open Windows Explorer with a left click. Navigate down, C drive, Users directory, your user directory, down to My Documents, and then down to My Kindle Content. Left-click here to select this directory. Right-click and continue to hold the right mouse button down. Drag this to your desktop. When it says Move to Desktop, let go of the right mouse button. You get a little pop-up menu. Choose Create Shortcuts here. Click on that. Now we have a shortcut. We don't have to navigate through the file browser. We can simply double-click here, and it opens up the directory that contains the Kindle books for the application Kindle for PC. Let's find the book on your hard drive that you would like to be able to read in Kindle for PC. As shown in a previous screencast, I've set up a shortcut to open my novels directory where I have my manuscript files and my eBooks that I've created. So I double-click on this directory, on this shortcut, to open that directory. I think for this example, we'll pick the MIS2 manuscript directory. Double-click there. And here is a Mobi file, americas2-double.mobi. That's the Mobi file that I'd like to be able to read in Kindle for PC. All I have to do is drag it to this, and I don't even have to open the folder. I don't have to double click here and open the folder. I can drag it this way. I right-click on the Mobi file. I continue to hold the right mouse button. I drag it over. It says move to desktop, but that's not where we want to move it. I keep dragging. I drag until it says move to my Kindle content. Now I let go with the right mouse button. Up comes that pop-up menu. I want to merely copy it, so I click on copy here. All right. Now we can open this if we want to, double-click, and now we should have a file named, here it is, americas2-double.mobi. That's the file that we had just dragged from the novel's manuscript directory. Okay, let's close these because we're through with them. Now we'll open Kindle for PC. Here's a shortcut on the desktop. I could double-click here to open it, or I could left-click on the Start button. I could type in the search box, Kindle, and up comes the icon for Kindle. So I click here to start the Kindle for PC application. And sure enough, it has the new ebook, Americas 2-Double. Double-clicking here, it'll open the Mobi file, and you can read your ebook on your PC in the application called Kindle for PC. You can do this whether you have a Kindle or not. You don't even have to own a Kindle to be able to read Kindle books. Well, that concludes this screencast.